welcome to West Washington and our first public performance of And Then There Were None. We are really excited to be able to present this show to you. Our students have been working really hard. I think that we started auditions and rehearsals at the very end of August. So this has been building for months and months and months. This has been a really challenging show for our students. It's a long show and it's a small cast. So they have been putting in so much time and effort, and it has really been a new challenge for them, and they have risen to this challenge, and I am really excited for them to be able to show you all of their hard work. I also want to say some special thanks to lots of folks. Our construction classes here at West Washington helped put together our amazing set. Our parent booster group, we could not do this without all of your help. We are so thankful for all of our parents and all of the wonderful things that they organize as far as fundraisers and taking tickets and getting these kids fed and making sure that they have plenty of snacks. We're here a lot when it comes time to do a show, so we have to make sure that these kids get fed. And also thank you to all of our parents, because I know that these kids have been working at home, and I know that that has been part of you too. You've been helping them work at home, and we are so thankful for that. And also I want to call special attention to everyone that we have listed in our program, our sponsors, all of the people who have donated for our fundraiser raffle, and just anyone who has supported the arts here at West Washington. We are so thankful for you. West Washington has a thriving art program, not just performing arts, but all of our arts are really thriving, and that's because of the support that we get from our community, and we are so very thankful for that. A couple of things before we get started. There will be an intermission. We'll take about a 15-minute intermission, and it's a little bit more than halfway through the show. And feel free during intermission to use the restroom, to visit our raffle table, find out about becoming a sponsor, all of those wonderful things during intermission. We also have some very loud special effects that are going to be used throughout the show, so I want to give everyone a little bit of a heads up to all of those loud special effects and lots of chaotic moments where there's lots of loud noises and some strobe lights. So if that is something that may cause you a little bit of distress, don't worry, you can take a little break out here in the hallway, or feel free to close your eyes during those parts. We are so very excited that you get to enjoy this show, so sit back, relax, silence your cell phones, and please enjoy Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None.
Another lot not far behind. Good evening, Erica. Good evening, Miss Rogers. Is that the boat? Yes. Oh dear, already? Have you remembered everything? I think so. Lemons, schnitzels, cream, eggs, tomatoes, and butter. That's all, wasn't it? That's right. So much to do. I don't know where to start. All the guests arriving today. No maids till the morning.
Oh, calm down, Ethel. Everything's shipshape. Looks nice, don't it, Erica? Looks neat enough to me. Kind of bare, but rich folks like it bare, it seems.
Rich folks is odd.
And he was an odd sort of gentleman who's built this place. Spent a wicked lot of money on it just to get tired of it and put the whole thing up for sale.
Beats me why the Owens want to buy it, living on an island.
Oh, come off it, Ethel, and take that stuff into the kitchen. They'll be here any minute now.
Making that steep climb an excuse for a drink, I suppose, like someone else I know.
That must be young
I understand. I shall want 6 loaves by the morning and 8 pints of milk, remember?
Right. And don't forget the oil for the engine there, pot. I will charge up tomorrow at the lights running down.
It's Hellebon Railway. It's at the station now. I'll write it first thing tomorrow.
And give a hand with the luggage, will you?
Right.
I forgot to hand you the list of guests, Thelma.
Thanks. Doesn't look very classy lot to me. Miss Claythorne, she'll probably be their secretary.
I don't care much for secretaries. Worse than nurses, I'd say. Them giving themselves airs and graces and looking down on all the servants.
Oh, stop browsing, Ethel, and come along to that lovely, up-to-date, expensive kitchen of yours.
Too many newfangled gadgets for my fancy.
So this is it.
How perfectly lovely. Miss Claythorne?
You're Miss Rogers.
Yes, good evening, miss.
Good evening. Could you take up my luggage at Captain Lombard?
Very good, miss.
You've been here before.
No, but I've heard a lot about this place.
From Mr. and Mrs. Owen.
No, Johnny Brewer, a pal of mine, he built this place. It's a sad and poignant story.
A love story.
Yes, the saddest of all. Johnny Brewer fell in love with the famous Lily Logan. He built it.
Sounds most romantic.
Poor Johnny. He thought by cutting her off from the rest of the world, without even a telephone as means of communication, he could hold her.
But of course the fair Lily, tired of her average tower escape.
Yep. Johnny went back to Wall Street, made a few more millions, and the place was sold.
And here we are, without time, Mrs. Owen.
It'd be very rude to leave me here, all by myself.
Would it? Oh, well I wonder where she is.
She'll come when she's ready. Now, can I have a drink? I'm very dry.
Of course you could.
What will you have?
No thanks, not for me, not on duty.
A good secretary is never off duty.
Really, this is exciting.
What is?
All this, the smell of the sea, the gulls, the beach, and this lovely house. I am going to enjoy myself.
I think you are. I think we both are. Here's to you. You're very lovely.
Where is Mrs. Owen?
Mr. and Mrs. Owen are in London and won't be down until tomorrow, miss. I thought you knew.
Tomorrow, but
I've got a list here of all the guests expected. The second boatload's just arriving.
thank you. How awful, I say. You'll be sweet and help me, won't you?
I won't move from your side.
Thank you. It seems silly to have brought a new house in the first boat till the rest in the second.
That, I'm afraid, was design, not accident.
Design, what do you mean?
I suggested to the boatman that he should not wait for any more passengers. That and 5 shillings soon started the evening.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Well, they're not a very exciting lot, are
I thought the young men rather nice looking.
they? Callow, definitely callow.
I suppose you think a man in his 30s is more attractive.
I don't think, my darling, I know.
Wizard place you've got here.
I'm Mrs. Owen's secretary. Mrs. Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid, and won't be down until tomorrow.
Well, that's too bad.
Can I introduce Captain Lombard, Miss?
Marston. Antonia Marston.
Have a drink?
Oh, yes.
What will you have? Gin, sherry, whiskey?
A whiskey, I think.
Wonderful place you have here.
I'm Mrs. Owen's secretary. Mrs. Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid, and won't be down until tomorrow.
Say when.
Oh, wizard.
How are you? My name's Lombard. Have a drink, Mr. Davis. Davis, your name? Mr. Davis. Marston. Pleased to meet you, Miss Marston. How are you?
Delightful. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. Good weather, this.
Oh, absolutely. How was your journey up?
It's long. Yours.
Very good. I got here rather speedily.
Thank you. It's a bit of a steep climb up here. What a view and what a height. Reminds me of South Africa's place. Really? What part? Native. Durban, you know. Really. Well, here's the temperance. Do you, know South Africa? Me? No. That's where I come from. That's my natal state. Interesting country, I should think. It's the finest country in the world. Diamonds, gold, silver, oranges, everything a man can hope for. Talk about a land flowing with beer and skittles.
How do you do?
I'm Mrs. Owen's secretary. Miss Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid, and won't be down till tomorrow. Can I introduce Captain Lombard, Miss Marston, and Mr.
Davis. Davis, eh? Whiskey and soda, sir.
Thanks. You in the service?
Formerly in King's African Arrival. 210 from me in peacetime. I chucked the kitchen.
When?
Where's Mrs. Owen?
Miss Brent, isn't it? I'm Mrs. Owen's secretary. Mrs. Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid.
And won't be down until tomorrow.
Indeed. Extraordinary. Did she miss the train?
I expect so. Will you have something? Can I introduce Captain Lombard, Miss Marston, General Mackenzie? I think we all met on the boat. Oh, and Mr.
Davis. Davis, the name? May I take your case? Do let me get you something. What will you have? A dry martini, whiskey, and soda?
I never touch alcohol.
You never touch alcohol.
I suppose you know, young man, that you lost the standing there at the war.
I'm afraid, Miss Brent, I displayed.
It seems to me most extraordinary that Mrs. Owens isn't here to receive her guests.
Perhaps she's just the kind of person who can't help missing train.
That's what I reckon she is.
Mrs. Owens isn't the least like that.
Perhaps it was her husband's fault.
She hasn't got a husband. I should like to go to my room.
Of course, I'll take you there.
Don't mind Miss Rogers upstairs and she'll show you.
I'm afraid our host and hostess hasn't arrived yet. My name's Lombard.
Mine's Wargrave. How do you do?
How do you do? Have a drink?
Yes, please. A whiskey.
How are you? Davis. Davis, your name? I say it's a wonderful place you've got here. It's quite unique.
Yes, as you say, quite unique.
Your drink, ma'am?
Old Badger Berkeley roll up yet?
Who did you say?
Badger Berkeley. He wrote me in for this show. When is he coming?
I don't think he's coming. Nobody of the name of Berkeley.
That dirty old double cross. He's let me down. Well, it's a pretty wizard island and a rather wizard girl, that secretary. She ought to lie to think of it. What do you say, old man, about dressing for dinner if there's time?
Let's go and explore.
How, wizard?
Things are a bit of 6s and 7s with the Owens not turning up.
Tricky? What? I think it's a wizard place for a holiday.
Well, aren't you going to sit down?
To tell you the truth, you seem to be in my chair.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't realize you're one of the family.
Well, it's not that exactly. I was at the Brenton Club. Have for the last 10 years. And my chair sits right about here. I can't quite get used to sitting anywhere else.
It's become a bit of a habit.
Yes, it most certainly does. Thank you. Well, it's not quite as good as the club's, but it's a nice chair. To tell you the truth, I was quite surprised when I received my invitation. I haven't got anything of the sort for well over 4 years.
May I take your keys?
Is Lady Constance Coleman to expect you here? Can you tell me?
Lady Constance Holmes.
Yes.
I don't think so, unless she's coming down from Mr. and Mrs. Owen.
Oh.
Allow me, sir. May I take your keys?
No thanks. I'll unpack for myself.
Dinner's at 8 o'clock. Shall I show you to your room?
Please.
How are you? Davis. Davis, name?
Mine's Armstrong.
Dr. Armstrong, I believe.
Yes.
I thought so. I never forget a face.
Oh, don't tell me I've forgotten one of my patients.
No, nothing like that. It's just I once saw you in court giving me expert evidence.
Oh, really? Are you interested in the law?
Well, you see, I'm from South Africa, so naturally, legal processes in this country are bound to interest colonial.
Yes, of course.
Have a drink.
No, thank you. I never touch it.
Do you mind if I do? Mine is empty.
Not a bit.
I've been having a look around the island. It's quite wonderful, quite unique.
Wonderful. I thought as I was coming across the Maybank what a haven of peace this was.
It's too peaceful for some, I dare say.
Wonderfully restful. Wonderful for the nerves. I'm a nerve specialist, you know.
Yes, I do. Did you come from train?
No, I motored down. Dropped in on a patient on the way. Great improvement. Wonderful response.
It's the best part of 200 miles, isn't it? How long did it take?
I didn't hurry. I never hurry. Bad for the nerves. Although, some mainly stunt drivers shot past me at about 80 miles. Nearly drove me into the ditch near Amesbury. Disgraceful widow driving. I'd like to have had her number.
Yes, and if only more people would take the numbers on these young road hogs.
Yes, well, you'll have to excuse me. I must have a word with Mr. Owen.
But Mr. Owens isn't coming.
You ready, sir?
Yes, Rogers, will you take my hat? What time is supper?
Dinner's at 8 o'clock, sir. In a quarter of an hour. I think tonight dressing will be optional.
Got a good place here.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Have you been here long?
No, sir, just under a week.
That's it. So I suppose you don't know much about the crowd.
No, sir.
All old friends of the family.
I really couldn't say.
Oh, Rogers,
Yes, sir.
do you think you could leave some sandwiches and some beer in my room at night? Get a hell of an appetite for this sea air.
I'll see what I can do, sir.
Oh, and Rogers, I'll see that you won't lose by it. Where's my room?
I'll show you, sir.
Good. I can use them to wash up in a brush.
There you are, Thelma. You want to clean up these dirty glasses, always leaving the dirty work for me. Here I am with a 4-course dinner on my hands and no help. You want to give me a hand with the dishing up. Who was it you were talking to, by the way?
Davis, South African gentleman. No class if you ask me, and no money either.
I don't like him. Don't like any of them much. More like the bunch we had at the boarding house, I'd say.
Davis gives out he's a millionaire and something. You should see his underwear, cheap as they make them.
Well, like I said, it's not treating us right. All the guests arriving today, no maids till the morning. Who do they think we are?
Now then, anyway, the money's good.
So it ought to be. Catch me going into service again unless the money was good.
Well, it is good. So what are you going on about?
I'm just saying, I won't be going any place I am not put upon. Cooking is my business. I'm a good cook.
First rate.
And the kitchen is my place. Housework is none of my business. All these guests, I have a good mind to put my hat and coat on and go straight back to Plymouth.
You can't do that.
Why not? Who says I can? I should like to know.
Because you're on an island, have you forgotten that?
Yes, well, I don't know as I fancy being on an island.
I don't think I do either. Come to that. No slipping down to the pub and no going to the pictures. Oh well, it's double wages on account of the difficulties. And there's plenty of drinks in the house.
That's all you ever think about, drinks.
Oh, stop nagging, Ethel, and get back to the kitchen or your dinner will be spoiled.
It'll be spoiled anyway, I'd say. All the guests arriving late, wasted on themselves. I'm just glad I didn't make a souffle. There you are, miss. Dinner will be just a minute. Just a question of dishing up.
Is everything all right, daughter? Can you manage just between the two of you?
Yes, thank you, miss. My sister, she talks a lot, but she gets it done.
What a lovely evening.
excuse me, my dear, but you're a young girl. You've got your living to earn.
Yes.
A well-bred woman doesn't like her secretary to appear flashy. It seems as though you're trying to attract the attention of the opposite sex.
And would you say I do attract them?
That's besides the point. A girl who deliberately sets out to get the attention of men won't be likely to keep her job long.
Surely it depends on who she's working for.
Really, Miss Claythorne.
Aren't you being just a little unkind?
Young people nowadays behave the most disgusting fashion.
Disgusting.
Yes, low back evening dresses, laying half naked on the beaches, all this so-called sunbathing, nothing more. Familiarity, drinking cocktails, Christian names. Look at the young men nowadays, decadent. And that young Marston, what good is she? And that Captain Lombard.
What do you object to in Captain Lombard? I should say he was a man who led a very, very interesting life.
The man's an adventurer. This younger generation is no good at all.
You don't like youth, I see.
What do you mean?
I'm just remarking that you don't like young people.
Is there any reason why I should, pray?
Oh no, which must miss an awful lot.
You're very impertinent.
I'm sorry, but that's just what I think.
This world will never improve unless we stamp out modesty.
Quite pathological.
What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say about the old girl?
She looks rather like a tortoise, don't you think so?
All judges look like tortoises. They have that venomous way of darting their heads in and out. Lady Laura's no exception.
I hadn't realized she was a judge.
Oh yes, she's probably responsible for sending more innocent people to their death than anyone in London. Hello, you. Have you met Dr. Armstrong? You have just decided that Lady
Yes,
Laura...
I've heard you, and so did she, I think.
Oh, Lady Laura,
Miss Brent, isn't it?
there's something I would like to ask you. Do you mind to step out here with me a moment?
A remarkably fine night.
Absolutely exquisite are. A supercharged sports bar, Lady Carlotta. You don't see many of them on the road anymore. I could get over 100 out of her.
Did you come from London?
Yes, 208 miles, and I did it in about 4 hours. Not too bad, eh? But there were too many cars on the road to keep that up. Very inconvenient.
I think you passed me on the road.
Oh, did I?
Nearly drove me into the ditch.
I'm sorry?
If I had had your number, I'd have reported you.
But you were puddling along in the middle of the road.
Fuddling. Me, fuddling.
What about a drink?
Good idea. Will you have one, Claythorne?
No, thank
Good evening, Mrs. Owen.
you. Why, Mrs. Owen?
You would make a very attractive wife for any wealthy businessman.
Do you always flirt so outrageously?
Oh,
Oh, well now I'm done.
tell me, what is Lady Laura talking to Miss Brent on the balcony about? She tried to button her upstairs.
I don't know. Funny. It seems as though she was definite there wasn't a Mr. Owen.
You mean that there isn't? That they aren't?
What, married you mean?
It's a shame we don't know each other. I could have given you a lift down.
Yes, that would have been grand.
I'd like to show you what my car could do going across Salisbury Plain. Tell you what, maybe we could ride back together. But it seems rather silly. I've got an empty car.
But she likes the way she's going back already, and...
Look, aren't they sweet? Those 10 little soldier boys. And there's the rhyme.
What are you talking about? What soldier boys? What's wrong?
10 little soldier boys going up to dine. One choked himself, and then there were 9. 9 little soldier boys sat up very late. One overslept himself, and then there were 8.
8 little soldier boys traveling in Devon. One got left behind, and then there were 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. You are charged with these indictments that you did respectively and at diverse times commit the following. Edwina Armstrong, that you did cause the death of Louise Mary Cluse. William Henry Bloor, that you brought about the death of James Stephen Landor. Emily Caroline Brett, that you are responsible for the death of Beatrice Taylor. Vera Elizabeth Claythorne, that you killed Peter Hamilton. Philip Lombard, that you are guilty of the deaths of 21 men, members of the East African tribe. John Gordon Mackenzie, that you sent your wife's lover, Arthur Richmond, to his death. Antonia James Marston, that you are guilty of the murder of John and Lucy Combs. Thelma Rogers and Ethel Rogers, that you brought about the death of Jennifer Brady. Laura Jane Borgren, that you are guilty of the murder of Edward Seaton. Prisoners at the bar, do you have anything to say in your defense?
What's going on? Who is that?
What happened?
Oh my goodness, who made that sound?
Oh my gosh,
Somebody check on the corner.
Hurry up, come on.
Oh dear.
Hurry. She's fainted, that's all. She'll be roused in a minute. Get some brandy.
Rogers, get some brandy.
Who is that speaking? It sounded...
What's going on here? What kind of practical joke is that?
Where the devil did that voice come from? Here we are.
You are charged with these indictments.
Lord.
A disgraceful and heartless practical joke.
So you think it's a joke? Do you?
What else could it be?
At the moment, I am not prepared to give an opinion. Who the devil turned it on, though? Instead of going, we must inquire into that. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Allow me, if I speak to her. Ethel, you're all right. Do you hear? Pull yourself together.
It's all right now, Miss Rogers. Just a nasty turn.
Did I faint?
Yes.
It was that voice, that awful voice, like a judgment.
Where's the brandy? Drink that.
I'm all right now. I just gave me a turn.
Of course it did. Gave me a turn, too. Wicked lies it was. I'd like to know. Who was it that set that record on the gramophone? Was it you, Rogers?
I was just obeying orders. That's all.
Whose orders?
Mr. Owen.
Let me get this quite clear. Mr. Owen's orders were what, exactly?
I was to put the record on the gramophone I find in the drawer. I was to start with that one. I thought it was just a piece of music.
A very remarkable story.
It's the truth! Before heaven, it's the truth! I didn't know it was, not for a moment! I thought it was a piece of music.
Is there a title?
Yes, it's entitled Swan Song.
Preposterous! This whole thing preposterous. Saying about accusations like that, something must be done about this fellow Owen, whoever he is.
That's just it. Who is he?
That is exactly what we must go into very carefully. I should suggest that you get your sister back to bed, Rogers, then come back here.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you a hand.
Supposed to be all right, Doctor.
Yes, quite all right.
I don't know about you, madam, but I would need for another drink.
I agree.
I'll get them.
Preposterous, that's what it is. Preposterous.
Whiskey for you, Madam Lord?
I should like a glass of water. Yes, and I'll have a little whiskey.
She'll be all right now. I've given her a sedative.
Now then, Doctor, you'll have this drink.
No, thank you. I never touch it.
So you said. Here, you have this one.
Now then, Rogers, we must get to the bottom of this. Tell us what you know about Mr. Owen.
He owns this place.
I am aware of that fact. What I want you to tell me is what you yourself know about the mayor.
I really couldn't say. I've never seen him before.
What do you mean you've never seen him?
My sister and I, we've only been here just under a week. We were engaged by letter to the registry office. Regina in Plymouth.
That's a high-class firm. We can check that.
Have you got that letter, Rogers?
The letter engaging us?
Yes.
Yes, here it is.
Go on with your story.
We arrived here like the letter said, on the 4th. Everything was in order, plenty of food in stock, everything very nice, just needed dusting and that.
What's next?
Nothing, except it gave orders about getting the rooms ready for the house party at 8. Then yesterday by the morning post I received another letter saying Mr. and Mrs. Owens might be detained.
At
Have you got that letter, Rogers? Yes, here it is. Headed Ritz Hotel, and it is typewritten.
Coronation machine number 5, in shine paper, no defects. It's quite a common make. We shan't take anything out of this. We can check it for fingerprints, but it's companion too much. Quite a little detective.
Got some fancy Christian names now, hasn't he? Eulick Norman Owen. Quite a mouthful.
I'm obliged to you, Miss Marston. You'll draw my attention to curious and suggestive points. I think the time has come for all of us to pool all of the information we have regarding our unknown host. We are all their guests, and I think it'd be profitable if each of us would state exactly how it came about.
There's something very peculiar about all of this. I received a letter with a signature on it that was not very easy to read. It purported to be from a woman whom I met at a certain summer resort 2 or 3 years ago. I took the identity of it. I'm quite certain I've never met or became friendly with the name of Owen.
Have you got that letter, Miss Brent?
Yes, I will fetch it for you.
Miss Blaithorn. I never actually met Mrs. Owen. I wanted a holiday post, and I applied to the secretary agency, Miss Redcross in London. I was offered this post, and I accepted.
And you were never interviewed
By your prospective employer? No. This is the letter.
Soldier Island, Sticklehaven, Devon. I received your name from Miss Grenfell's agency. I understand she knows you personally, and I shall be glad to pay you the salary you ask, and shall expect you to take up your duties on August 8th. The train is at 12:10 from Paddington, and you will be met at Oak Ridge Station. I enclose £5 for expenses. Yours truly, Una Nancy Owen. Miss Marston. Don't actually know the Owens. Got a wire from a pal of mine, Badger Berkeley, told me to roll up here. Which I found it strange because I had figured the old man had gone to Norway. I hadn't had the wire. Thank you. Dr. Armstrong.
In the circumstances, I think I may admit that my visit here is professional. Mr. Owen wrote me that he was worried about his wife's health, her nerves, to be precise, and wanted the report done without her being along. He therefore suggested that my visit here be regarded as that of an ordinary guest.
And you had no previous acquaintance with the Ferriers,
No.
but you had no hesitation in obeying the summons.
A colleague of mine was mentioned and a very handsome fee was suggested. I was here for a holiday anyway.
Thank you. Dear Miss Brent, I do hope you remember me. We were together at Belhaven Guest House in August some years ago, and we seem to have so much in common. I am starting a guest house on my own on an island off the coast of Devon. I think there is really an opening for a place where there is good, plain English cooking and a nice old-fashioned type of person. None of this nudity and gramophones half the night. I shall be very glad if you could see your way to spending your summer holiday on Soldier Island, as my guest, of course. I suggest August 8th, 12:40 from Paddington to Oak Ridge. Yours sincerely, U.N. Yes, this signature is slightly ambiguous.
I like the nudity touch.
I received my own letter from an old friend of mine, Lady Constance Colmington. She writes in her usual, vague, incoherent ways, urging me to join her here on the island and refers to her host and hostess in the vaguest of terms.
Look here, Miss Dodson, but
We'll deal with things one at a time if you do not mind, Captain Lombard. No, Mackenzie.
I got a letter from this fellow Owen. Thought I must have met him at the club sometime. Mentioned some old cronies of mine who were to be here. I haven't got the letter, I'm afraid. Hoped I'd excuse formal invitation.
Thank you. And you, Captain Lombard.
same sort of thing. I got an invitation mentioning mutual friends. I haven't kept the letter either.
Just now we had a somewhat disturbing experience. An apparently disembodied voice has spoken
William Henry Rule.
That's right. I will add something to that. Not only are you here under a false name, Mr. Bloor, but I've noticed this evening that you're a first-class liar. You claim to have came from natal South Africa. I know natal and South Africa well, and I'm prepared to swear that you've never set foot there in your life. No, you folks got me all wrong. I'm an ex-CID man. Ooh, a cop. I've got my credentials, I can prove it. I run a detective agency in Plymouth. I was put on to this job.
By whom?
My Mr. Owens sits in a very nice money order, paying for all of my expenses. Said I was to join the house party posing as guest. He gave me a list of your all's names and said I was to keep an eye out on you.
Any reason given?
Said Mrs. Owens had some valuable jewels hidden on the island. Mrs. Owen, my foot! I don't believe there's such a person.
Your conclusions are, I think, justified. You licked Norman Owen, Una Nancy Owen, each time I used to say U.A. or by slight touch of fancy, unknown. But it's fantastic, Matt. Oh yes, I have no doubt in my mind that you've been invited here by a madman, probably a dangerous homicidal lunatic.
Oh my God.
But I'm not yet sure who our unknown host and or hostess is, but I should like to say that they're not sane in the accepted sense of the word. Whoever they are, they have gone to a great deal of trouble to find out a great deal about us. An exceptionally great deal. And among the information that they have compiled, they have made certain definite accusations. I wish to say this. Our unknown friend accuses me of the murder of one Edward Seaton. I remember Seaton perfectly well. He was charged with the murder of an elderly woman. He was very ably defended and made a good impression on the jury in the witness box. Nevertheless, on the evidence that I was given, the man was certainly guilty. I summed up accordingly, and the jury brought in a verdict of guilty and passing sentence of death. An appeal was lodged on the grounds of misdirection. That appeal was dismissed and the man was duly executed. I wish to say, before you all, that my conscience is completely clear on the matter. I did my duty and nothing more. I passed sentence on a rightly convicted murderer.
Did you know Seaton at all? I mean, personally.
I knew nothing of Seaton previous to the trial.
The old girl's lying. I swear she's lying.
Those madmen! Absolute madmen! Got a bee in his bonnet, got the wrong end of the stick all around. Arthur Richmond, he was one of my officers. I sent him on reconnaissance in 1917. He was killed. I would also like to say I resent the slander very much on my wife. Absolutely the best woman, a Caesar's wife.
I've just been thinking, John and Lucy Combs must have been a couple of kids I ran over in Cambridge. Beastly bad luck.
For them or for you?
Well, I was thinking for me, but you're right, madam. It was just bad luck for them too. Now, of course, it was just pure accident. They had just hopped out some cottage or another. I have my license suspended for a year. Beastly nuisance.
This meeting's all wrong. All wrong. Young women like you are a danger to the community.
I couldn't help it. It was just an accident.
Might I say a word?
Go ahead, Roger.
There was a mention, ma'am, of me and my sister, Miss Jennifer Brady. There isn't a word of truth in it. We are with her, ma'am, the night she died. She was always before health. There was a storm, ma'am, the night she died. The telephone was out of order. I had to wait for the doctor myself, but it was too late. I did everything possible for her. Devoted to her we were. Anyone will tell you the same. There was never a word said against us. Never a word.
But you came into a nice little something at her death, didn't you?
Jennifer Brady left us legacy in recognition of our faithful service. And why not? I'd like to know.
What about you, Lord? What about you? Your name was on the list. I know. Landor, you mean? It's the London Commercial Bank robbery.
I'm familiar with the name, though it didn't come before me. Lander was convicted on your evidence. You were the police officer in charge of the case.
I was.
Landlord got a penal servitude. He was sent to Dartmoor and died a year later. He was a delicate man.
He was a crook, that man. He's the one who put the night watchman out. The case was clear from the start.
You were complimented on your able handling of the case.
I got my promotion. I was only doing my duty. Convenient word. Duty. What about you, Doctor?
I'm at a loss to understand the matter. The name meant nothing to me. What was it? Clothes. I don't remember having a patient of that name, or its being connected with the death in any way. Of course, it was a long time ago. Could be one of my operation cases in hospital. So many of these patients come in too late, and then when they die, it's always the surgeon's fault.
And then it's better to take up nerve cases and give up surgery. Others give up drink.
I protest! You've no right to insinuate such things. I never touch alcohol.
I never said you did, madam. No, Mr. Unknown Owen is the only one who knows all the facts.
Miss Claythorne. I was nursery governess to Peter Hamilton. We were in Cornwall for the summer. Peter was always forbidden this much far. One day my attention was distracted. He started out. He'd gone before I could get to him. Was there an inquest? Yes, I was exonerated by the coroner. His mother didn't blame me either. Thank you. Miss Brent.
I have nothing to say.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You reserved your defense.
I've always acted accordingly to the dictates of my conscience.
What a law-abiding lot we seem to be. Myself excepted.
We have still yet to hear your story, Captain Lombard.
I haven't got to school.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry to disappoint all of you. It's just that I plead guilty. Yes, it's perfectly true. I left those natives in the bush. Matter of self-preservation.
You abandoned your men.
Not quite the after proper gentleman, I'm afraid. But after all, self-preservation's a man's first duty. And natives don't mind dying, you know. They don't feel it as Europeans.
Our inquiry rests there. Now then, Rogers, is there anybody else on the island besides ourselves and you and your sister?
Nobody, ma'am, nobody at all.
You're sure of that?
I'm quite sure.
Thank you. I'm not yet sure as to our host's reason in getting us gathered here, but I shouldn't say that they're completely sane. I think it'd be profitable if all of us would plan on leaving this island as soon as possible. I suggest we formulate a plan to leave this island tonight.
I agree.
You'll pardon me, ma'am, but there's no boat on the island.
No boat at all.
No, ma'am.
Well, why don't you telephone to the mainland?
There's no telephone on the island. That's why Narcott's here every morning, to deliver the post, papers, milk, bread, and take the orders.
A bit unsporting. What? We oughta ferret out this mystery before we go. This whole thing is like a detective story. Positively thrilling.
It's my kind of life. I have no desire for clues.
The legal life is narrowing. I'm all for the crime. And here's to it.
My God, she's dead!
Dead due to the lady just choked and died.
You can call it choking if you like. She died of asphyxiation right enough.
In the middle of life, we are in death.
I never knew a person could die of just a mere choking fit.
A person doesn't die of a mere choking fit, you know, Mackenzie. Marston's death is not what we call a natural death.
Was there something in the whiskey?
Yes. By the smell of its cyanide. Probably potassium cyanide. That's pretty well instantaneous here.
Then she must have put the stuff in the glass herself. Suicide? It's a rum.
You'd never think she'd commit suicide. She was alive. She was enjoying herself.
Look. One of the little soldiers on the mantle. Broken.
Oh, I know. But there's still that gal who brings the bread and the milk over every morning. I should think she'd be here by now. What's going on in there? Any signs of breakfast?
Oh, don't bother about breakfast. How's the weather looking?
The wind has freshened up a bit. A rather macro sky. The old boy on the train yesterday said we were due for some bad weather. I shouldn't wonder if he wasn't right.
I wonder when the boat's coming. Absurd not keeping a boat on the island. The sooner we can get out of here, the better.
There's no proper harbor. A boat wouldn't put out in this. If the wind is to blow from the southeast, the boat is to be dashed up against the rocks to pieces.
But a boat would always make it from the mainland.
That's just what it wouldn't, Miss Springs.
Do you mean we should be cut off from the island?
Exactly. Tin stuff, right, condensed milk. But just until the gale's blown over, and you needn't worry, the sea's only a bit.
I think the pleasures of living on an island are rather overrated.
I wish the boats would come. Annoying the way the house is built, slap up against the cliff wall. You can't see anything unless you climb to the top. Shall we go up there again?
No, Doctor, there would be no point. To watch pots never boils. There was no signs of the boats putting out while we were just up there, was there?
What can Narcots be doing?
They were all like that in Devon. They never hurted themselves.
And where's Miss Rogers? She ought to be about.
Yes, me, Rogers had a pretty bad shot last night.
Yes. Ghastly, the whole thing.
Got the wind up properly. I take the bet that her and her sister did do that old lady in.
You really think so?
I've never seen a person more scared. Guilty as they come, I say.
Fantastic. The whole thing, fantastic.
I say. Suppose she's hot.
Who? Miss Rogers? There's no way she could. There's no boat on the island. You've just said so.
Yes, but I've been thinking. Suppose there is, and she's nipped off in it first thing.
Oh no, she wouldn't be allowed to leave the island.
Did you sleep well, General?
I dreamed, yes, I dreamed.
I don't wonder that.
I dreamed of Leslie, my wife, you know.
Yes. Yes, I do. I wish Narracott would come.
Who is Narracott?
You know. The gal who brought us over here yesterday.
Was it only yesterday?
I feel like that too. Fancy gramophone records, suicide. It's about all the man can stand. I shan't be sorry to see the back of Soldier Island. You have my word.
So you don't understand. How strange.
What's that, General?
I don't like the look of him.
Yes, I suppose young Marston's suicide was a huge shock to him. He was years older.
Where is that poor young woman now?
In the study, I put her there myself.
Dr. Armstrong, I suppose it was suicide.
What else could it be?
I don't know, but suicide...
You know, I had a pretty funny feeling in the night. Suppose this Mr. Unknown Owen is somewhere on the island. Rogers may have to know, or she might have told him to say so. Pretty nasty thought, isn't it?
But would someone have been able to slip something into Marston's drink without our seeing it?
Well, it was sitting up there. Anyone could have dropped a little dollop of something if they wanted.
But,
Doctor! Doctor, could you come have a look at my sister?
yes, of course. Is she still feeling under the weather?
She's...
You won't leave the island without me.
I wish that boat would come. I hate this place. Yes, I think the sooner we can get in touch with the police, the better. The police?
The police have to be notified in a case of suicide, Miss Claythorne.
Oh yes, of course.
Still no signs of breakfast.
Are you hungry, General? You like breakfast?
Leslie, my dear.
No, I'm not. I'm very playful.
Oh, forgive me. I took you for my wife.
But I thought your wife was dead long ago.
Yes, so did I. But she's here, on this island.
Good morning. Good morning, Captain Lombard. Good morning. Has the boat arrived yet? No. It's late, isn't it? Yes.
Good morning. We could have had a swim before breakfast.
Too bad all this?
Too bad you overslept yourself.
You must have good nerves to sleep like that.
Nothing makes me lose my sleep.
You didn't dream of any African natives, did you?
No. Did you dream of convicts on Dartmoor?
Now look here, I don't find that very funny.
You started it, you know. What's for breakfast?
Well, the whole domestic staff seems to have gone on strike.
Well, we can always forage for ourselves.
Hello, that's strange.
What?
You remember we found one of this little fellow's smashed last night.
Yes, that ought to leave 9.
That ought to leave 9. I'm certain there were 10 of them when we arrived.
Well,
There are only 8.
so there are.
I think it's odd, don't you?
Perhaps there were only 9 to begin with. We only thought there were 10 because of Ron. What's the matter, Armstrong?
Miss Rogers is dead.
How?
Died in her sleep. Miss Rogers woke and thought she was still under the influence of the sleeping draught I gave her and came down without disturbing her. Lit the fire in the kitchen, then did this room, but when she noticed she hadn't appeared, she went to check on her, was alarmed by the look of her and came hunting for me. She's been dead about 5 hours, I should say.
What was it? Heart?
Impossible to say. It may have been.
After all, she had a pretty bad scare last night.
Yes,
She could have been poisoned, I suppose, Doctor.
it is a possibility.
With the same stuff as young Marston.
No, not cyanide. It would have to be a hypnotic or narcotic, one of the barbiturates or boral, something like that.
You gave her some sleeping powders last night, didn't you?
I gave her a mild dose of luminol.
You didn't give her too much, did you?
Certainly not. What do you mean?
All right, no offense. No offense. I just thought if she had a weak
The
heart.
amount I gave her could not have hurt anyone.
Then what exactly did happen?
Impossible to say without an autopsy.
If, for instance, this would have happened with one of your private patients, what would have been your procedure?
Without more knowledge of the woman's previous state of health, I certainly could not have given a certificate.
She was a very nervous-looking creature. Perhaps it was heart failure.
Her heart certainly failed to beat, but what caused it to fail?
Conscience?
What exactly do you mean by that, Miss Brent?
You all heard. She was accused with her sister of having deliberately murdered her former employer, an old lady.
And you believe that to be true, Miss Brent?
You all saw her last night. She broke down completely and fainted. The thought of having wickedness brought into her own home, she couldn't handle. She literally died of fear.
It is a plausible theory. Of course, one cannot adopt it without more exact knowledge of the woman's previous state of health. If there was a latent cardiac weakness,
Call it what you prefer, an act of God.
Oh, no, Miss Brent.
You regard it as impossible that a sinner should be struck down by the wrath of God? I do not.
My dear lady, in my experience of ill-doing, Providence seems to work a chastisement to us mortals. It is a long and hard process that is fraught with difficulties, and I can assure you that there are no shortcuts.
Let's be practical. What did the woman have to eat or drink after she went to bed last night?
nothing.
Nothing at all, not a cup of tea or a glass of water. I'm sure she had a cup of tea. That sort always does.
Miss Rogers assures me her sister had nothing whatsoever.
Roger might say so.
So that's your idea.
Well, why not? You heard the accusations last night. Miss Brent certainly seems to think they're true. Rogers and her sister did do that old lady in, and they're feeling quite safe and happy about it.
Happy.
Well, they know they're in no immediate danger. Then some lunatic goes and spills the beans. And what happens? A woman cracks. goes to pieces. Did you see her hanging around her sister last night? It wasn't all sisterly solitude now, was it? Not on your sweet life. She was like a cat on the hot bricks. And that's the position. They've done a murder and gotten away with it. And if it's all going to be raked up again, it's a woman who takes the show away. Jen's got the nerve to brazen it out. She'll go lying until the cows go home. Her sister still can't be sure of her. So what does Rogers do? She takes a cup of something, drops a nice little dollop of something in it, and when she's had it, she washes the cup in saucer and tells the doctor she ain't had nothing.
Oh no, that's impossible. A woman would not do that, not for a sister.
You'd be surprised, Miss Claiborne, what some sisters would do.
Excuse me, miss. I'm getting home from breakfast. I'm not much of a hand as a cook, I'm afraid. It's lunch that's worrying me. With cold tongue and gelatin be satisfactory, I could manage some fried potatoes, maybe cheese, biscuits.
That would be fine, Mom.
Lunch. Lunch. We shan't be here for lunch. And when the hell's the boat coming?
Mr. Bloor!
What?
Well, pardon me, sir, but the boat won't be coming.
What?
Narcott's always here for eggs. Is there anything else you require, miss?
No, thank you.
And it's not Rogers. Her sister's lying dead upstairs, and she's on about lunch. And now she says the boat won't be coming. How the hell does she know?
Mr. Bloor!
What?
Oh, don't you see? She's dazed. She's just carrying on automatically as a good servant would. It's pathetic, really.
She's pulling a fast one, I say.
The really significant thing is the failure of the boat to arrive. It means that we are all being deliberately cut off from any and all forms of help.
It's very little time. Very little time.
What's that, General?
We have very little time. We mustn't waste it discussing things that don't matter.
Why do you think Narcott hasn't turned up yet?
I think the ubiquitous Mr. Owen has given orders.
You mean, told her it's a practical joke or something of that kind?
Exactly.
She'd never fallen for that, would she?
Why not? Soldier Island is known for having crazy parties. This is just one more crazy party, that's all. And Narcott knows that there's plenty of food and drink on the island. Probably thinks it's all a huge joke.
But couldn't we let a bonfire on the top of the island so that they'd see it?
That's probably been provided against. We're cut off, all right?
But can't we do something?
Yes, we can do something. We can find that little gentleman who staged this little act, Mr. Unknown Owen. I'll bet to anything he's here on the island with us. And the sooner we get to him, the better. Because in my opinion, he's as mad as a hatter and as dangerous as a rabbit.
Hardly a very good simile, Captain Lombard. The rattlesnake at least gives warning of its approach.
One. My God, yes, that's our warning. The 10 little soldier boys run. There were 10 of us after Narcott's wings weren't there. 10 little soldier boys going out to dine. One choked himself, and then there were 9. Miss Martin choked herself, didn't she? 9 little soldier boys sat up very late. One overslept himself. Overslept himself. The vax fits Mrs. Rogers pretty well, doesn't it?
You don't think he means to kill us all?
Yes, I think he does.
And each one fits with the rhyme.
It's impossible. It's coincidence. It must be coincidence.
Only 8 little soldier boys here. I suppose it's coincidence too. What about you, Lord?
I don't like this.
There's nobody on the island.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Oh, this is terrible.
None of us will ever leave this island.
Can't somebody shut up, Grandpa?
Don't you agree with me, Lady Laura?
Up to a point, yes.
Then the sooner we get to work, the better. Come on, Armstrong, come on, Lord. We'll make sure it works.
I'm ready. No one's got a revolver on them, do they? That's too much to hope for. I've got one. Do you always carry that about with you?
Usually, I've been in some tight places.
Well, you've probably never been in a tighter place than you are today. There's a homicidal lunatic on the island. He'll have a whole arsenal on him, and he'll use it.
You may be wrong there, Bill. Many homicidal lunatics are very quiet, unassuming people.
Delightful fellows.
You'd never guess there was anything wrong with
Well, if he's one of that kind, we'll leave him to you, Doctor. In the meantime, I suggest we start. Lombard shall do the house, and we will do the island.
Right. House ought to be easy. No sliding panels or trap doors.
Mind you, he doesn't get to you before you get to him.
Don't worry. But you two better stick together, remember? One got left behind.
Come on, Armstrong.
A very energetic young fellow, Captain Lombard.
But don't you think he's right? And for his summon on the island to be bound in 5 minutes, practically very wrong. I think this problem of his brain is to solve it rather than wrong.
Where are you going? I'm going to the balcony.
My dear lady.
Where did I put that skein of wool?
Did you leave it upstairs? Shall I go and fetch it for you?
No, I'll go. I know where it's likely to be.
I'm glad Captain Lombard has got a revolver.
They're all wasting time. Just wasting time.
Do you think so?
Yes, it's much better to sit quietly and wait.
Wait for what?
For the end, of course. I wish I could find her, Esme.
Your wife?
Yes, I wish you'd known her. She was so pretty, so lovely.
What's she?
Yes, I loved her, of course. She was a lot older than I. I was a lot older than she was, though. She was 27. Arthur Richmond was 26. He was my ADC. They used to talk of music and plays together. I was pleased. I thought she took a motherly interest in the boy. Stupid fool was the time. No fool like an old fool. Exactly like a book the way I found out. We were out in France, and she was writing to both of us. She got the envelopes wrong, so I knew.
Oh, no.
It's all right, my dear, but you see, I loved for her and cared for her very much. And I let it gather inside. Here, a slow, murderous rage.
I wonder what the others are doing.
I sent him to his death.
Oh,
It was quite easy, my dear. Mistakes were being made all the time. All anyone could say was that I had made a blunder. Sacrificed one of my best men. Yes, it was quite easy. But after, you know, don't you?
what do you mean?
You don't understand. I thought you would. You haven't got there yet. You're quite young. The burden, the sweet relief in knowing that you haven't got to deal with it all anymore.
General.
Don't take that coat of me! I want to sit here and wait. Wait for Leslie to come.
Right.
All correct. No secret passage. One hole.
No.
You do seem low. How about a drink to steady your nerves?
A drink. 2 corpses in the house at 9 o'clock in the morning, and all you say is have a drink. An old man going white crackers, have a drink. 10 people accused of murder, everything's fine, it's not
All right. Stay first.
Oh, you're nothing but a waster, an adventurer. You make me tired.
Say, you are head up. What's the matter, my sweet?
I'm not your sweet.
Well, I rather thought you were.
You can think again.
You know you don't think that. We have something in common, you know. Rogues and murderers don't fall out.
Rogues and murderers.
All right. You don't like the idea of rogues and murderers, and you won't have a drink. I'll go finish searching.
I'm pleasant, young man. I can't find it anywhere. Is anything the matter?
I'm worried about the general. He really is ill, I think.
One must face facts.
And then you must afford to throw stones.
Even if his wife was no better than she should be, and she must have been a brave woman, he had no right to take judgment into his own hands.
What about Beatrice Taylor?
Who?
That was the name, wasn't it?
You are referring to the absurd accusation on myself.
Yes.
Well, now that we are alone, I have no objection to telling you the facts on the case. Indeed, I should like you to hear them. It was not a fit subject to discuss in front of a gentleman last night, so, naturally, I refuse to say anything. That girl, Beatrice Taylor, was in my service. I was very much deceived in her. She had nice manners, was clean and willing. I was very pleased with her. Of course, that's all a sheer hypocrisy. She was a loose girl with no morals. Disgusting. It was some time before I found out she's what they call in trouble. It was a great shock to me. Her parents were decent folks, too, who brought her up strictly. I'm glad to say they did not condone in her behavior.
What happened?
Naturally, I refuse to keep her an hour under my roof. No one shall ever say I condoned immorality.
Did she drown herself?
Yes,
How old was she?
17.
Only 17.
Quite old enough to know how to behave herself. I told her what a low, depraved thing she was. I told her that her child would be the child of sin and be branded all of its life. I told her no man would ever dream of marrying her. I told her I felt soiled by having her under my roof.
You told a girl of 17 all that.
Yes,
Poor little devil.
I have no patience with indulgence towards sin.
And then I suppose you turned her out of the house.
Certainly.
And she didn't dare go home. What did you feel like when you found she drowned herself?
Feel like?
Yes, didn't you blame yourself?
Certainly not.
I believe you really felt like that, which makes it even more cool.
That girl was unbalanced. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, and the net that they took is their own good taking. The Lord is known by the judgment he executes the wicked snare to the work of his
Breakfast
own
is
hand.
ready.
Be quiet! The wicked shall be turned into hell. Shall not the isle shake at the sound of the foam, when the wounded cry, when the slaughter is made in the midst of thee?
Excuse me, miss. Do you know where the others are? Breakfast is ready.
Lady Warburg is sitting outside in the sun. Armstrong and Laura are searching the island, and I shouldn't bother about them.
Then all the princes of the sea shall come down from the thrones and lay away the robes and put off their wedded garments.
Shall we go in?
I don't feel like eating. They shall clothe themselves with trembling. They shall sit upon the ground and shall tremble at every moment and be astonished at thee.
Reading aloud, Miss Brent.
It is my custom to read a portion of the Bible every day.
Very good habit, I'm sure.
What fun did you have?
There's no caves on the island, no cover, no one could hide anywhere.
That's right. What about the house, Lombard? Nothing. I'll stake my life there's nobody in the house but ourselves. I've searched from attic to cellar.
Breakfast is getting cold.
Breakfast? Come on, Lord. You've been yelling about breakfast all morning. Let's eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, we die. Or who knows, maybe even today.
You should be ashamed of such levity, Captain Lombard.
Come on, General, can't have this. Breakfast is ready. My God, he's dead!
What got left behind? There's a knife in Mackenzie's back.
He's dead. He's dead.
But how? There's only us on the island.
Exactly, my dear sir. Don't you realize that this clever and cunning criminal is always comfortably one stage ahead of us? That he knows exactly what we are going to do next and he makes his plans accordingly. There's only one place, you know, where a successful murderer can hide and have a reasonable chance of getting away with it.
One place? Where?
Here in this room, Mr. Owen is with us.
We will now take a 15-minute intermission.
At some point, like if I wait for him to go completely in there, I'm not gonna have like,
Don't wait for me to turn the lights off.
like yeah, no, like when he goes in, that's when I'm turning it off.
Whether I can. Or is there a little weird
Miss Bowling. Never mind, it is on. Nice. This thing ready, boys. I'm gonna throw him in the trash. I'm gonna throw him in the trash and see. I don't know why. I'm shed a few times. Down and it's red.
And I mean,
Lady Laura,
Well,
I didn't need to talk to you while we were alone. You were right in what you said last night. The murderer is one of us. I think I know who it is.
really?
Did you ever hear of the Lizzie Borden case? An old couple in America killed with an axe in the middle of the night. The only person who could have done it, their daughter, a respectable, middle-aged spinster. It was incredible, so incredible that they acquitted her and found no evidence against it.
Then your answer to the problem is Emily Brent.
I'll tell you, that woman is mad as a hatter. She's religious mad. She's the one that we must watch out for her.
Really? I formed the suspicion that your opinions were in a different quarter.
Well, I've changed my mind, and I'll tell you why. She's not scared. She's the only one who isn't. Why? Because she knows she's in no danger.
We made some coffee. It sure is cold in here.
Yes, and you can hardly believe it with what a beautiful day it was.
Our Captain Long brought the rocks still out.
Yes, there's no proper harbor a boat would put out on this.
Miss Brent,
Allow me.
you're right to insist on us going to lunch and drinking brandy with it. I forgot.
The court always adjourns for lunch.
All the same, it's a nightmare. It seems as though it can't be true. What are we going to do about it?
We must hold an informal court of inquiry. We may at least be able to eliminate some innocent people.
You haven't got a hunch of any kind, have you, Miss Clayton?
If Miss Claiborne were to suspect one of us, that is rather an awkward question.
I don't think it's any of you. If you were to ask me who I suspect, I should say Dr. Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Yes, with her being a doctor and all, it's fairly easy for her to give Miss Rogers an overdose of the secrets.
But remember, someone else gave her the brandy.
Her sister had a good chance of administering the drug.
It isn't Rogers. She doesn't have the brains nor the money to pull this stunt off. Plus, she was scared stiff.
My God, it's something like a storm.
Oh, it's only you?
Who did you think it was? Beatrice Taylor?
Excuse me?
No hope of rescue till this dies down. Is this coffee? Good. I'm taking the coffee now, you see.
Such restraint in the face of danger is nothing short of heroic.
I do not, of course, profess to be a weather prophet. However, I should like to say that it is highly unlikely that a boat could reach us. Even if the Uvar plies in under 24 hours, even if the wind goes down, the sea still has to drop.
You're all wet.
Is anyone here a swimmer? Would it be possible to swim to the mainland?
It's so very high that we dashed upon the rocks and drowned.
Drown. Drown in the pond.
Beg your pardon, Miss friends.
After dinner now.
It's terribly cold in here.
I'd light a fire if you like this.
That would be a good idea.
Very sound scheme, Roger.
Excuse me, but does anybody know what's become of the top bathroom curtain?
Really, Rogers. Have you gone back to?
The bathroom curtain.
Yes, sir. Scarlet oil silk. It's missing.
Has anybody seen a scarlet oil silk curtain? No good, I'm afraid, Rogers.
It's all right. I just thought it was odd.
Everything on this island is off.
I'll go get some sticks and a fuse off the pole and get a nice fire going.
I wonder if she likes to talk because she's awfully wet.
What's become of Armstrong?
She's went up to her room to rest.
I suppose someone's probably batted her one by now.
I suppose she had the good sense to bolt her own door.
It won't be so easy now that we're all on our own guard.
I advise you, Mr. Bloor, not to be too confident. I should like shortly to propose certain measures of safety which I think we should all adopt.
Against who?
Against each other. Of the 10 people who came to this island, 3 are definitely cleared. There are 7 of us left. 7 little soldier boys.
One of whom is a bogus little soldier.
Exactly.
Well, in spite of what Miss Clayton just said, I'd say that you and Dr. Armstrong are above suspicion. She's a well-known doctor, and you're known all over England.
Mr. Bloor, that proves nothing at all. Judges have gone mad before my time, and so have doctors. And so have policemen.
Here, here. Well, does she want some?
She'd rather make herself a nice cup of tea. Shall I go and see if Armstrong wants?
I will take it up to you with her if you'd like.
I need to change.
Yes, you ought to catch cold.
I think Dr. Armstrong might prefer to see me. She might get a fish to you, Captain Lombard. She might be afraid of your revolver.
Ah, that's all. I'd like to have a word with you about that.
Do go change.
What were you going to say?
I'd like to know why you brought your revolver on what's supposed to be a nice little social visit.
You do. I've led a rather adventurous life. I've gone to the habit of carrying a revolver about with me. I've been in the gym once or twice. It's a pleasant feeling, having a gun handy, don't you agree?
We don't carry them with us. Now I'd like the truth about this gun.
What a darn suspicious fellow you are, Ward.
I know a vicious story when I hear it.
If it's about the revolver, I'd like to hear what you've got to say.
I got an invitation to be a guest here from Mr. and Mrs. Owen. It'd be worth my while. I heard I got a reputation for being a good man in tight places. This may be dangerous, but I'd be all right if I kept my eyes open.
I've never fallen for that.
Well, I did. I was born. God, how I was born in that tame country. It's an intriguing proposition, you must admit.
It's too big for my liking.
That was the whole charm. It aroused my curiosity.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Yes. Quite.
Do go and change, please.
I'm going, my sweet, I'm going. The maternal instinct, I think it's called.
Don't be ridiculous.
That's all I have story. If it's the truth, why didn't he tell it to us last night?
He may have felt this was exactly the circumstance in which he had been prepared.
Perhaps it is.
I hardly think so. It was just Mr. Owen's little bit of cheese to get him into the trap with the rest of us. Must have known him well enough to rely on his curiosity.
If it's the truth, he's a wrong in that man, and I wouldn't trust him at all.
Are you such a good judge of truth?
We must get out of here! We must before it's too late!
The thing we must not do is give away to nerves.
I'm sorry. Rather a case of heal thyself, but I've been overworked lately and run down.
Sleeping badly?
Yes. I keep dreaming. Hospital, operations, a knife at my throat.
Real nightmares.
Yes. Do you ever dream you're in court, sentencing a man to his death?
Are you by any chance referring to a man named Edward Seaton? Well, I can assure all of you that I should lose no sleep over the death of Edward Seaton. A particularly brutal and cold-blooded murderer. The jury liked him, and I was inclined to let him off. I could see, however, I cooked Seaton's goose.
It's cold in here, isn't it?
I wish Rogers would hurry up.
Yes, where is Rogers?
She said she'd got to go get some sticks.
Sticks. Sticks. My God, sticks!
Oh my God,
Are there only 6?
there were only 5.
Rogers and Lombard.
Rogers!
Look,
Where's more off to a
How was it,
man?
Rogers?
No, why should I?
2 more have gone.
2?
I thought it was you.
Well, what is it?
In the scullery.
Is she...
She's dead, all right.
How?
With an axe. While she was bent over the woodbox, someone chopped her in half.
One chopped himself in half, and then there were 6.
Stop it, dear, stop it. She'll be all right. What's next, boys? Do they keep bees on the island? Well, that's the next verse, isn't it? 6 little soldier boys playing with a hive, a bumblebee stung one, and then there were 5. A bumblebee stung one. We all look pretty spry, don't we? Nothing wrong with any of us. Well, you don't think. A hypodermic syringe.
A modern bee sting.
While she was sitting there, one of us.
Us.
Which of us?
watching each other, and waiting for the blow. New version up to date.
I thought you think this is the moment for facetiousness.
Have to relieve the gloom. Dawn that electric plans running down. Let's play a nice round game. We'll invent one called Suspicious. A suspects B, B suspects C, and so on. We'll start with you, Laura. It's not hard to guess who you suspect. It sticks out a mile. I'm your fancy, aren't I?
I wouldn't say no to that.
Well, you'd be quite wrong, you know. Abstract justice isn't my line. If I would have to commit murder, there'd have to be something in it for me.
All I have to say is you've acted suspiciously from the start. You've told two different stories. You came here with a revolver, and now you say you've lost.
I have lost.
That's a likely story.
What do you think? Well, I've done it. I suggested myself that you search me.
Oh, you have got on me. You're too clever for that.
Why don't you use your brains more? If I wanted to, I could have shot the lot of you by this time. Pop, 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 pop.
Yes, but that's not the big idea.
The crazy touch, my God, man, send it out.
The doctor says there are some lunatics you'd never know were lunatics. I'd say that's true enough.
We shouldn't just sit here, doing nothing. Surely there is something that we could do. If we lit a bonfire.
In this weather.
It is, I am afraid, a question of time and patience. The weather eventually will clear, then we'll be free to do something. Like a bonfire, heliograph, some form of a signal.
A question of time. Time! We don't have time! We told me
I
dead!
caution that we have adopted will be added.
I thought we told me dead! Uncle wanted to think of something else. He's thinking now!
Louise. What was it? Please? Was it nerves that made you do her in, doctor?
No. Hey. I was a heavy drinker. God help me. I operated full drunk. Quite a simple operation. My hands shaking all over the place. I can see her now. A big, heavy, countrified woman, and I killed her.
So I was right. That's what it was.
Sister knew, of course, but she was loyal to me. Went to the hospital. I gave up to it. Gave it up altogether. Went in for a study of the nervous diseases.
Very successful.
1 or 2 months shops with a couple of important women. They talked to their friends. For the last year or two, I've been so busy I hardly know where to turn. I've made it to the top of the tree.
Until Mr. Unknown owned. And down came Cradle and Doctor and Dog.
Will you stop your stupid,
Ladies and
silly
gentlemen,
joking?
we can't afford to quarrel.
All right, by me. Hold.
It's this terrible inactivity that gets on my nerves.
We are adopted. I feel convinced the only method possible. If we remain together, within sight of each other, a repetition of the tragedy that has occurred must be impossible. We have all submitted to a search, therefore you know that no man has any firearms, knives, or drugs like cyanide about his person. If we remain, as I say, within sight of each other, nothing can happen.
But we can't go on like this. We shall need food, sleep.
That's what I say.
Obviously, the murderer's only chance is to get one of us detached from the rest. So long as we prevent that, we will be safe.
Safe.
You're very silent, Vera.
There isn't anything to say. I wonder what the time is. It's a softly waiting, watching the hours go by, and feeling as if each one is the last. What is the time?
8:30.
Is that all?
Pretty awful light, this. How are the candles holding out?
Well, there's a whole package left. The storm is dying down a bit, though. What do you think, ma'am?
Perhaps we mustn't be too optimistic.
The murderer's got everything on his side. Even the weather seems to be falling into his plan.
What about some food?
I could go out and look at some tongue if you like, but you forsake it. That's right, isn't it? Not quite. You see, Miss Claythorne, it might be inadvisable to eat something that you have prepared out of our sight. Oh, you don't like me, do you? It is not a question of likes or dislikes.
There are very few things that would pass you, Lady Boa. Now, if you want to be offended by me saying so, you're my fancy.
This is hardly the time, Captain Lombard, for any of us to indulge in the luxury of taking offense.
I don't think it's a blower. I don't think you've got is you, I'd take my head off for you for a darn fine act.
Thanks for nothing.
I don't think it's the doctor. I don't think you've got the nerve. Vera has plenty of nerve, but you strike me as eminently sane. Therefore, you'd only do murder if you had a thoroughly good motive.
I've just thought of something.
Splendid! Animal, vegetable, mineral.
This man here says that he's a police officer, but he only said so after the gramophone record revealed his name. Before that, he was pretending to be a South African millionaire. How do we know the police officer isn't just another impersonation? What do we know about him? Nothing at all.
He's a policeman, all right. Look at his feet.
That's enough from you, Captain Lombard.
Well, now we know where we are. Oh, by the way, Doctor, Vera suspects you. Oh, yes, she does. Have you not seen her shoot you dirty looks from time to time? It all works out clearly, you know. I suspect Lady Laura. Lord suspects me. Armstrong suspects Lord. What about you?
Quite early in the day, I formed a certain conclusion. All of the events that has transpired seem to point quite unmistakably to one person. And I am still of my same opinion.
Wait, one.
No. I think it would be inadvisable to say the person's name at a given time.
Inadvisable to the public interest?
Exactly.
What about the food I
I can't say I'm hungry.
I'm not ravenous myself. You can go and have a goblet by yourself, boy.
I tell you what, suppose I bring a tin of biscuits.
Good idea. Oh, boy.
And an open to the tin.
It's all in the wind that's making the curtain rattle.
I wonder what happened to the back of the curtain, one that Roger says.
By the wildest stretch of imagination, I could not see what any homicidal maniac would want to do with a scarlet oil silk curtain.
Things seem to have been disappearing. Miss French lost the scene of war.
Then whoever he or she is a kleptomaniac too.
How does it go? 5 little soldier boys
Going in for law. One got enchanted.
in chancery. But how could that happen? Unless, of course.
Exactly, my dear. And is why I am sitting right here.
Oh no, but I'm casting you in the row as the criminal, not the victim.
The term can apply to a boxer.
Then we should have a free fight. That seems to leave you out, my dear.
That rhyme keeps going round and round in my head. I think I'll remember it till I die. Mr. Lord's a long time.
I suppose the big bad wolf is
I
coming.
have asked you once before to try and refrain your rather peculiar sense of humor, Captain Lombard.
I apologize. Must be a type of nervousness.
Put your hands up. Search him.
Nothing.
You better have some. You haven't had dinner.
I couldn't eat anything.
I warn you, Lord Wolf the lot.
I don't see why we need to be so funny about it. Starving, so it won't help. How are we off of cigarettes?
I haven't got any.
I'm up too.
Fortunately, I am my smoker.
Oh, I've got a whole box upstairs in my suitcase. I should go and fetch it if you like. See that you all stay where you are.
Not bad, these biscuits.
What are they? Cheese?
Cheese and celery.
The girl ought to have had some.
Her nerves are in a bad state.
I don't know that I agree with you there, Doctor. Miss Claythorne strikes me as a rather resourceful young lady. Quite remarkably so.
So that's your idea, that she's the guilty party?
Hardly likely. A young woman.
What does anyone say to a spot of whiskey?
Good idea. Providing we tackle on an open bottle. There! There, where are you? Where are you, Vera? Here I am. It's a drop from the stairs going out to all the candles. Here, go light.
Where's Dr. Armstrong? I'm hunting for the matches.
Never mind matches, get some more candles.
They're right around my throat.
What did?
The window is open in my room. Look, my candle is open the door. There's a long strand of seaweed hanging there. I thought in the dark I was being strangled by wet hands.
I don't wonder why you get it.
Who hung the seaweed there?
I don't know. But when I find out, they'll be sorry they were ever born.
Who's that?
Fired the shot.
She's dead. Shot through the head.
One got in Chancery, and then there were four.
There!
You got me out of the way. You got me to go upstairs for cigarettes. You put the seaweed there. It was all planned long ago for that, to kill a total storm in the dark. That's why you wanted to write criminal animal. You're mad. Oh, you're crazy. Oh my God, let me out of here.
Three little soldier boys sitting in a row, watching each other, thinking who's next to go.
Hello, Philip.
It's all right, Miss Clayton. I don't mind joking on a full stomach.
I must say I was hungry, but all the same, I don't think I shall ever fancy eating tinned tongue again.
I was wanting that meal. I feel as I'm a new man.
It's been nearly 24 hours since we've last eaten. That does lower the morale.
Somehow in the daylight, everything seems different.
We mustn't forget that the dangerous, homicidal lunatics that were loose on this island.
Why is it one doesn't feel jittery about it anymore?
Because now we know beyond any possible doubt who it is. Lord.
That's right.
It was the uncertainty before, looking at each other, wondering which.
I said all along, Dr. Armstrong.
You did, my sweet, you did. Until you went completely bad and suspected all of us.
It seems rather silly what day.
Very silly.
And allowing it is Armstrong. Where is she?
We all know what she wants us to think is happening.
Tell me exactly what did you find?
One shoe. Just one shoe. Sitting prettily on the cliff. Inference, she went completely off her onion and committed suicide.
Now, it's all very circumstantial, even to one little soldier boy broken up the door frame.
I think that's been rather overdoing it. They wouldn't think of doing that if they were going to drown themselves.
Well, we know she didn't drown herself. She just wanted it to seem she was the seventh victim, all according to plan.
Suppose she really is dead.
I'm quite suspicious of death without body.
How in the world did Armstrong get a hold of your revolver?
Not with the slightest idea.
Tell me exactly what happened the night.
Well, after you threw your fit of hysterics and went to your room and locked yourself in, we all thought it would be best to do the same. So we did, and we locked ourselves in our rooms.
About an hour later, I heard someone pass by my door. But when I tapped on your door, you were in there. Then I went to Armstrong's room. It was empty. That's when I came to your room and told you to sit tight in case anything happened. Then I came down here, and the window on the balcony was open, and my revolver was laying just beside it.
So why the devil would Armstrong chuck your revolver away like that?
I don't know. Either an accident, or she's crazy.
Where do you think she is?
Lurking, waiting to have a crack with one of us.
We ought to search the house.
And walk into ambush.
Oh, I never thought of that.
What's the use of talking? What are we gonna do?
If you ask me, sit tight and take no risk.
Now look here, I wanted to go after the dog.
What a dog of the bulldog breed you are, War. Oh, by the way, between friends without prejudice, you did go for that spot of perjury, didn't you?
Well, I suppose it doesn't make the odds now. Landor was innocent. The gang squared me, and between us, we put him away for a stretch. Now, mind you, I was...
You think we're all on the same boat?
I couldn't have admitted all that, with Lady Laura being around, now could I?
No, hardly.
I say, this fellow Seaton, do you think he was innocent?
Quite sure of it. Lady Laura needed a reason to get him out of the way. Now, Laura, I'm glad you came off your virtuous perch. I hope you made a tie to get out of it.
Nothing like what I ought to have done. They're a mean lot, that Benny gang. I got my promotion, though.
And Landor got penal servitude and died in Rome.
I couldn't tell you who was going to die.
That was your bad luck.
Mine. You mean his?
No. Yours too, because as a result of the fact your life may get cut short unpleasantly soon.
Mine by arms. I'll watch it.
You better. There's only 3 little soldier boys there.
What about you?
I shall be quite all right. I've been in some tight places before, and I've got out of them. And I plan to get out of this one. Besides, I've got a revolver.
Now look here, you said you found it lying out there. What's to say you haven't had it this whole time?
Same old gramophone record. No moving your head for more than one idea at a time, is there?
No, but it's a good idea.
And you're sticking to it?
And I would have thought of a great story if I were you.
I only wanted a simple story that a policeman can understand.
Now what's wrong with the police?
Nothing. Now that you've left the force.
Now look here, if you're an honest man...
Oh, come on, we're neither of us honest.
I've offered multiple times to search the house for Armstrong. If I'm willing to do that, you'll lend me your revolver.
No, I'm not. It's my revolver and I'm sticking to it.
And do you know what I'm beginning to think?
You're not beginning to think it's your square-headed plan. You thought it last night and now you've gone back to your original idea. That I'm the one and only you and know. Is that it?
I won't contradict you.
Well, you think what you please, but I will.
I think you both are behaving like a pair of children.
Sorry, teacher.
Of course, Captain Lombard is in the unknown. The unknown known as Armstrong, and I'll tell you one very good proof of it.
Oh, what's that?
Think of the rhyme. 4 little soldier boys going out to sea, a red herring swallowed one, and then there were 3. Don't you see the subtlety of it? A red herring. That's Armstrong's pretended suicide, but it's only a red herring, so she really isn't dead.
Very ingenious.
To my mind, it's absolute proof. You see, it's all mad because she's mad. She takes a crazy child's pleasure in sticking to the rhyme and making everything happen in that way. Dressing up the judge, killing Roger when she was chopping sticks, using the hypodermic needle on this French. When she's mad, she's well drugged her. She's got to make it all fit in.
And that gives us a point. What's next? 3 little soldier boys walking in a zoo. A big bear hugged one, and then there were 2. We're gonna have a job with this one. There's no zoo on the island. What does anyone say to a bottle of beer?
Please stop thinking about your stomach. This craving of yours will be your undoing.
But there's plenty of beer in the kitchen.
Yes, and if anybody wanted to get rid of you, the first place they think of putting a lethal dose is in a nice bottle of beer.
What is that? Is it the boat?
Oh, watch out! Good God!
Oh, God.
Laura got his.
How?
A booby trap. Attached to something above.
Is he...
Yes. Crushed. headstone has a great bronze bear statue.
A bear? Well, how ghastly. It's a awful childishness.
God, what a fool Bull was.
Now there are two.
You will have to be very careful.
We shan't do it. Look at us. We'll never go to this island.
Yes, you will. I haven't been beaten yet.
Don't you feel there's someone in this room now, watching, waiting?
That's just nerve.
Then you do feel it.
No, I don't.
Please, Philip, let's get out of this house anywhere.
All right. We'll go to the top of the island and wait for a leap to come. It's a sheer cliff on the far side where we can see if anyone's approaching from the mainland.
Anything's better than staying here.
Won't you be cold in that dress?
I'd be colder if I were dead.
Perhaps you're right. A quick reconnaissance.
Be careful, Philip, please.
I'm not floor. There's no window directly above. Hello? There's something washed up on the rocks.
What? It looks like a body.
You go back inside. I will take a look.
Armstrong's body.
It's Armstrong. Washed up a high water mark.
So there's no one on the island. No one at all except us.
Yes. So now we know where we are.
Now we know where we are.
A very pretty trick of yours with that wife. Lady Laura always thought it was you.
You.
So you did drown that kid after all.
I did. That's where you're wrong. Please believe me. Please listen to me.
I'm listening, but you better make it a good story.
It isn't a story. It's the truth. I never killed that child, and I wanted to kill him. It was someone else.
Who?
A man. Peter's uncle. I was in love with him.
This is interesting.
Don't sneer. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Peter was born after his father's death. If he'd been born a girl, he would have got everything.
The well-known tale of the wicked uncle.
Yes, he was wicked, and I didn't know. He told me he loved me, but he was too poor to marry. There was always a rock that Peter was wanting to swim to. Of course, I wouldn't let him. It was too dangerous. One day, we were on the beach, and went to the house for something I had forgotten. When I got back, I saw him swimming out. I knew we had a chance. The current had got to him already. I tried to swim after him, but Hugh stopped me. Don't be a fool, he said. I told the little boy he could do it.
Go on. This is getting quite interesting.
He tried to stop me, but I got away and rushed down. I plunged into the sea, but I couldn't get there in time.
And everything went well at the inquest. They called you a plucky girl, and you stayed quiet about your part in the business.
Do you think anyone would believe me? Besides, I couldn't. I really was in love with him.
And then I suppose he let you down.
Do you think I ever wanted to see him again?
You're a very accomplished liar, Vera.
Can't you believe the truth when you hear it?
Who set that trap that killed Gore? I did it, and Armstrong's dead. I broke the most of the commandments in my time, and I'm no saint. But there's one thing I won't stand for, and that's murder.
You won't stand for murder. What about those names you let sign up?
That's what's so funny, I did.
What do you mean?
For once, just once, mark you. I played the hero, risked my life for my men. I lent them our revolver and all the ammunition we had, and took a chance of the bush. And by the most incredible luck, it came off. But not in time to save my men. And the rumor got around that I deliberately abandoned my men. That's life for you.
Do you expect me to believe that? Why you asking me the whole thing?
No. I got such a kick out of watching your face.
You can't fool me with a stupid lie like that.
Blast you!
Why didn't I see it before? It's there in your face. The face of a killer.
You can't fool me any longer. You cunning little devil.
Come one step nearer and I'll shoot.
You young, lovely, and quite right now.
So come
there's any more noise, I shall have the court cleared. It's all right, ladies. This is a court of justice. You'll get justice here. You thought I was a ghost? You thought I was dead? Armstrong said I was dead. That was the clever part of my plan. Said we'd fake up my supposed death. That way I should be free to spy upon the guilty party. Armstrong thought it was an excellent plan. She came out that night to meet by the cliff without any suspicion. I sent her over with a push so easily. She swallowed my red herring all right. You know, Vera Claythorne, all of my life I have wanted to take life. Yes, to take life. And I had to get what enjoyment I could out of sentencing the guilty to death. I always enjoyed that part, but never enough. You see, I wanted to do it myself, my own two hands. Was I the judge of the high court between our sovereign lord and the prisoner at the bar? Will true deliverance make guilty? High lord, yes. Guilty. You are all guilty. But the law couldn't touch you. I had to take the law into my own hands. Silence! In the court! Antonia Marston first, then Mrs. Rogers. Mackenzie stabbed. Doped Emily Brent's coffee so she couldn't feel the hypodermic needle. Got Rogers while she was chopping sticks. And a booby trap for Gloria. What fool. I always knew it would be easy to get Lord. Returning the revolver, that was a clever touch. Made the end interesting. I knew you two would suspect each other from the very beginning. My question was, who would act? I banked on you, my dear. Female of the species. Besides, it is always more exciting to have a girl at the end, don't you agree? Prisoner at the bar, having anything to say as to my sentence should not be passed on to you. Vera Elizabeth Claythorne, I sentence you to death. I'm guilty. I'm not guilty. Say that. Must plead not guilty. Listen, you're going all out for the verdict of insanity, at least. You're not mad. I'm mad, but you are not.
But I am innocent. I swear I never killed that child. You're a judge. You know people are innocent when they're guilty. I never killed that child. I swear it.
So you didn't kill that boy after all. Very interesting, but it doesn't make much of a difference now, does it? Do I can spoil my lovely mother? My 10 little soldier boys? Or the last one? One little soldier boy left on the room. He went and hanged himself. I must have my hanging, my hanging!
You go right, darling, you go right.
I thought you were dead. I thought I killed you.
Thank God women can't shoot straight. At least not straight enough.
I shall never forget this.
Yes, you will. There's another ending to the 10 little soldier boys rhyme. One little soldier boy, left all alone, he gets married. And then there were none.
Thank you.